As a semi-professional internet person, I see a lot of talk about feminists. Some people are like, I'm a feminist because feminism just means supporting gender equality. And other people are like, feminism is cancer. It's a lot. It's a lot of feminism, a lot of discourse on the internet. Even self-proclaimed feminists will go out of their way to say that they're not like other feminists. They're not radical or extremist. They're a cool feminist. Funny story, I asked Twitter what kinds of feminism people thought were harmful or misguided, and this is what I got. People answered virtually every type of feminism, which is very amusing to me. It's just, mwah. This is the part of the video where I would play a neutral, unbiased observer, but let's be real, the series is literally called Feminist Fridays. Clearly, I find certain aspects of feminism valuable and not entirely offensive. However, whether you're a feminist, an anti-feminist, somewhere in between, I think we can all agree that there are certain genres of feminism that aren't great. What types of feminism are bad? While some feminists might argue that feminism is so varied that there is an individual type of feminism for every individual woman, disclaimer, not all feminists are women, and not all women are feminists. I'm gonna lump misguided types of feminism into three major categories. TERFs. TERFs are like the estranged family members of feminism that we all try to pretend don't exist, but unfortunately have left a permanent tarnish on the family name. Hated by feminists and anti-feminists alike, TERFs have the rare quality of being able to piss off everyone equally. If you're sitting there asking yourself, what the fuck is a TERF, then I sincerely envy you. TERF stands for Trans-Exclusive Radical Feminists, which means pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Often born out of second-wave radical feminist ideology, TERFs accuse trans women of perpetuating gender roles and invading women's safe spaces. They don't view trans women as real women because equating women with their genitals is like a real great way to fight patriarchy or something. Pleasant. TERFs have historically fought for cis women's only spaces, but don't call them cis because they prefer the word normal. However, trans men and non-binary people are chill, as long as you have a vagina. There's often overlap between TERFism and political lesbianism. These are the types of feminists that might have argued that all sex with a penis involved is rape, and that women should become lesbians to seclude themselves from male-dominated society. Thank you, second wave feminism. It's kind of like a reverse Wonder Woman narrative. These are your old school Sheila Jeffreys, or more modern examples are people like Meghan Murphy, who famously called trans women cartoonish versions of women. Just like real cute stuff. Nowadays, you can often find TERFs arguing in the comment sections of feminist articles on Facebook about how trans activists have hijacked women's rights and how they're forcing cis lesbians to undergo conversion therapy for gently asking them not to be so goddamn vocal about how disgusting they find trans women. Number 2, pop feminism. If I had to compare pop feminism to a Starbucks drink, I would compare it to that one rainbow unicorn frappuccino that sold out really quickly because everyone needed to go buy one and post pictures to their Instagram. It's flashy and it looks nice, but does it actually taste good? I think this comparison is a particularly good example because at the end of the day, pop feminism is all about making a bunch of money. Examples of pop feminism include BuzzFeed, the Always Run Like a Girl campaign, Kylie Jenner solving racism, and pretty much everything Taylor Swift has ever done. Ever. Pop feminism lacks substance, is easily marketable, and its main purpose is to promote products or brands. White feminism. Disclaimer, when I say white feminism, I don't mean feminists who happen to be /are white. What I'm referencing is a type of feminism that only directs its focus on issues pertinent to upper-class white women. I made a video on the historical exclusion of women of color from the feminist movement. Go check it out. White feminism is pretty much the opposite of everything I stand for and have ever advocated on this channel. As much as I criticize Taylor Swift, I gotta say I find it honestly impressive that she represents everything that is pop feminism and white feminism at the same time. It must be hard having so much money and a cool girl gang of famous actresses, singers, and models. In everyday use, white feminism has basically become a catch-all term for feminism that lacks intersectionality. Feminism that ignores the unique needs of women of color, poor women, LGBTQ people, etc. I wish there was a better word for non-intersectional feminism, because I find that even non-white feminists who include race in their discourse sometimes leave out or dismiss other important issues like disability or sexual orientation. If anyone has a good term for this, let me know in the comments. I get a lot of comments criticizing feminism from folks who I suspect aren't familiar with my work and haven't taken the time to watch a single video of mine in its entirety. They'll say, feminists hate men, or feminists control the media. And I think what they're actually criticizing are specific subsets of feminism, many of which I've criticized here just now. I think a basic understanding that feminism is diverse and ever-evolving and full of contradicting ideas and theories is super necessary. If you're gonna critique feminism, that's fine. I personally do it regularly. All I ask is that you be specific and nuanced and thoughtful in your critique, and for the love of God, please do it well. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Also, this is completely voluntary, but if you would like to help support this channel and Feminist Fridays, then please consider donating to my Patreon page, which will be linked below. Honorable mentions. Girl power / support all women regardless of how fucked up the things they say are feminism, choice feminism, SWERFs, academic feminism that is usually full of jargon, poorly written, and completely inaccessible to anyone who isn't taking a senior seminar class in feminist theory. This feminism often has little application in everyday life and is a bit